Hi guys, today I'm going to show you an exercise that I've been asked to show. I posted a picture on Facebook not long ago of me doing an exercise designed for arm wrestling, but I'm using it to help with the Jiu-jitsu, and people ask me how to do it and how they can do it and why I'm doing it, so I'm going to explain that today. So basically we're going to use, the exercise is getting it nice and tight, and we're using it for an arm wrestler would use it to get in this strong position so they're ready, they can't be pulled backwards, so they can complete their arm wrestling movement. What me and I think as other people doing grappling can use it, obviously the same sort of thing to stop someone from arm barring, but on a wider scale, just being able to keep your arms in really tight underneath side control, underneath mount, when someone's got your back, in guard, any position where you need to be really tight. I think that this exercise allows you to, or train to allow you to do that even more effectively. So the way that we're going to do it is follows. It's kind of a little bit of an odd setup. So I've got a barbell here, and I'm putting it in a corner. You put it in the corner of the gym, you put it in a rack, you put it on a plate or whatever. I've got it in a corner so it's not going to move at all. Now you can use pretty much any rope or chain or anything. I use a strap from a harness made to pull cars, but you can use a jiu-jitsu belt. Anyone training jiu-jitsu will have a jiu-jitsu belt, so you can use that. I'll show you how you guys can do it really easily, and then I'll show you how I do it. So just take a jiu-jitsu belt, you're going to put it over the top of the bar here, and obviously you want to add some resistance. Just get a plate, put it over the bar, and then put this belt over the plate like that. So we end up with this here. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take the rope or whatever you've got in your hand, step backwards a little bit, use your hand, don't try and curl it because there's going to be quite a lot of stress here. We're not working the curl, we're working the isometric hold. So use your hand to lift it into this position here, nice and tight into your body, and then just stay there and lock in close, and you want to hold for time. So a long hold would be 30 seconds, a short hold would be 10, 12 seconds, with obviously a little bit more weight, and we're just going to hold it here like this. Put it down, switch hands, lift up, step back a bit, lock in there, and hold it nice and tight. And you can see, obviously this is going to stop someone from being able to arm bar you, but also just the ability to hold your arm in really tight, not allowing people to get underhooks, not allowing people to isolate your arms and pull your arms away. The way that I like to do this is using I've just got like a handle stirrup, and I put a fat grip on it, so it looks a bit like this. Get a clip, put that through there, put that through there. So I end up with something like this. So I've got a big thick thing to hold, which allows me to kind of use my forearm muscles to control the handle, and then use my bicep, chest and back muscles to hold it there. So in this position like this, nice and tight. So this is a exercise originally, I originally saw it from David Horne, who's like one of the top grip guys in the world, arguably the best #1 grip guy in the UK. And he uses it for arm wrestling, and I haven't really modified it towards the same exercise, but I see the applications as being really effective as defensively for jiu-jitsu and for grappling. The reason why this works really well, it's not the same as you holding the bar up here like in a top of a bicep curl position. When you curl, there's resistance here, and as soon as you get into this top position, there's no resistance because it's pushing downwards. So your body's in a really strong position here. You're not actually holding any weight with your bicep because it's just pushing directly down, and you don't need to use your bicep to control that. So now we've got, with this, the weight isn't going down, it's not going forward, it's going at a 45-degree angle pretty much. So even when you're in this top position, the weight isn't going down, it's going away into the floor, which means that you can get resistance through an entire range of motion. So I've been doing that. You get a really good pump in the forearm, you get a good pump in the bicep, really works really hard, and the crossover, I believe that being in a tight position, defending side control, defending the mount, defending the back, is really effective. Nice one guys, cheers.